Hi, this is Robin Moses, and I'm going to do another newsprint tutorial. I've got my OPI, okay, and it is called Bubble Bath. And what I've done is I've added a little bit of brown, and this time I've added a little tiny bit of gold to it as well. But it's like kind of like a peach gold. So what color is this? This is called Falling for You by Icing. Okay, it's like a really pretty color. I just added a little bit to that. Do you see? So it's like a very sheer color, and when I'm done, it's like almost like a sheer tan, almost like a French manicure. So if you were gonna make one yourself, you would use like a sheer French manicure, and then you would use a brown and a peach, and I think you could come up with something really close. Okay, so I've got my vodka ready. You can also use alcohol for anybody who's asking. I'm dipping it. It has to be a new newspaper, not an old one. Then you stick it on the nail where you get lots of print. And then you press. And you want to press for about 20 seconds and really press down if it's not going to stick. If it doesn't stick, you're not pressing hard enough. That's what I've learned. So, push hard. And then you check it. What? And it comes off, okay? I'm going to do all 10. Okay, now let me get you my palette. My palette is going to be my black and brown right here, and this is going to be my Vintage Maker mixture. That's going to make it look all old. Then I'm going to do all of my decorating with a series of black, dark red, and light red. Okay, so I'll be mixing those. So I'm starting out with the antique brown, and I'm going across over all of the areas. And these nails aren't as big as my last nails. They're tiny. So I am going to use less brown because it's going to you need less. Less is more the smaller the nails are. So like where I went through the whole thing with the larger nails, that was to make them look more dainty. Here they're already dainty, so I just need to put a little tiny bit like that. So I'm going to go like that through all of them. Just add a little bit of that. Okay, so now I'm going in with my black. Okay, and I'm leaving a little tiny bit of my happy accidents on here, and I've just put the dark color over the top of them, and that just makes them look even more vintage, and I really like that, so I leave it. And so I'm just going up, and when I'm done, I'm going to have this look. Okay, very steam, very, very beautiful. Okay, there's the last one, and I want them to look really dingy and vintage and old. I don't want that really perfectly stamped look. Okay, so I even went in with the newspaper, and I went in this way, and then I went in this way, and then I went in this way, so that there'd be all different types of words behind there, so that it looks like it's just hatched in. I didn't want them to be perfect. So if you don't get the same look as me, that's probably, maybe I forgot to show that. Sorry. Okay, so now I'm going in with black and putting in my leaves. And my leaves are going to be really super dainty. Like this. And they're going to be fewer because her nails are smaller. I've seen a lot of people do these kinds of nails, and we're doing a lot of flowers on such small little nails that I wanted to make another tutorial on small nails so you guys can see the differences I make. But hopefully you guys get it. It's really, really small, very centered down below this area. I'm going to keep it dark so you can still see the words up in here. Okay, now with my red and dark red mixed together, I'm going in and I'm making me some antique red flowers this time. And going in there like that. Oh, I think I got that on film. But I'm going to stay down still kind of low because these are smaller nails, and so I have to make sure I don't have the same kind of palette that I had before, the same canvas. I have to get all the colors kind of low and not too much, just a little tiny bit. Okay, so when I'm finished, it looks like this. See how it's kind of opposite of the way that I did it the first time? They're more low, and so when they're done, they're not overbearing. They're not so much that you can't see what's going on. Because I was noticing that a lot of girls were covering up the words because they were doing it on small nails, not because they were doing it wrong. They just didn't have the same canvas as I had. So I have to do it again.
I get to be there when you do your ass.
Am I recording?
Yeah,
I think I am. Okay,
you are.
sorry. We're back, and I'm going in with the light. Sorry, I'm not going to edit that. I need to laugh. Okay, there is the red. This is the reddest. I'm adding a little tiny bit of white to it, so it's a light red, like this, but not real light. I would consider that a dark pink, but I'm going into the center, and I have to make sure that it's nice and thin, okay? And for the girls who say that the paint doesn't stick as well as I do when I'm painting, it's because I use a lot of white and I use very thin coats. Now, if this isn't bright enough for me, I will just go back in, use another coat, and do it again, and it'll just keep popping out brighter and brighter and brighter. And you can't just get that look the first time you try it. You have to practice on paper, and you have to practice when you're not doing anything and you're just talking on the phone, or you're just talking with clients and you don't have any clients and you're just sitting around. Just get a piece of paper and then just practice, like on your paper. Here's your paper. You'd want to get your leaf, and I would just practice leaves like this, you know, and just keep practicing until you have the kind of leaf that you want, and then you keep adding white, you know, and that's all you do is you just keep on practicing on paper all the time. Oh my gosh, I must have gone through millions of reams of paper, and I do buy it by the ream too at Walmart, and when I'm done, I just throw them away, and I just take the knowledge with me. So they can't take that from you. Okay, so when I'm done, it's gonna look like this. And I think I'm gonna just go into my next step. I'm going to go in with a light tan color for the center of these flowers using brown and white. And it's gonna go right back to my color for the newspaper. And then just kind of dot in so that they're kind of like, a little bit like, what is that, posies? I don't know what kind this is.
Cute little flowers.
They're just pretty, and I don't have words right now. I can't use my words. Especially now. So, sorry. At least I'm uploading videos and having fun. There's that. And I'm going to do little dots around here, just to kind of highlight some of the areas. And they're going to look so pretty and vintage when I'm all finished. And then I'm going to top coat, and I will show you the end result. Okay. All right. Now with my brush, the little tiniest brush, I'm going to go in and I'm just going to do little tiny swirlies on the ends of some of these lines, just to give it some more romantic look to it, where all of the little stark lines and all of the newsprint and stuff like that, where they end, I want them to be more romantic. So with just the touch and end of my brush, I'm just going to go like this. Just add some little scrollers around like that, and give it that really beautiful vintage look. And that's going to make all the difference. Okay, now my other light is broken, well, and so it's being sent away. So hopefully you guys can see these colors pretty well. I'm going to try to, here, let me try to get this light down so you guys can see. Is that good? Maybe. That's a little bit better. Okay. All right, and so here, let me go. Okay, and so here is the end result. Let me try to scroll. There is the end result, and I hope you guys can see these. My other light is being sent away. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll have a picture of these on my blog and on Pinterest and on Tumblr. So if you want a good picture of these that are really true to color, go there and take a look, and I will be back with more. And please show me if you try them at Robin Moses fan page at Facebook, and I will be back with more. Bye!